Did you know that the zodiac family and the camera ants are not the strongest family in Hunter x Hunter? Because in this video, you will know that the strongest family in the story is none other than the Freecss family. I will introduce you to the members of this family, especially the strongest in their ranks. I want to put aside all the theories that we have in the characters that I will mention in the whole video. And we will talk about the Freecss family just like how they are introduced in the story. You will know who are the members of the camera ants, what are their roles in the world, and why they are the strongest family in the story. In the whole story, we have 6 members of the Freecss family that we have seen or not introduced in the story. Including Gon Freecss, his father Ging Freecss, Hunter's cousin meruem Freecss, and their grandmother, whose name is not yet mentioned in the story. Aside from them, Hunter x Hunter also introduced Gon Freecss, a member of their family that lived 300 years ago. The last member of the family introduced in the story is Gon Freecss. But his part in the story is a bit complicated because Gon will only be that character when the hero dies, while he is not yet done with Hunter x Hunter. Gon can be considered as the ancestor of Gon Freecss. In other words, Gon has a son who is also a freak. And he came from here and became Gon Freecss' father. The members of the Freecss family came from Whale Island. Unlike Mito, his grandmother and Gon stayed on the island because of their simple life. But Gon, Ging, and Don chose a more adventurous journey that started when they left Whale Island. Gon, Ging, and Don Freecss have a lot of similarities with each other, including their desire to travel to achieve their dreams. Don Freecss said that he went to the Dark Continent to discover the mysterious continent. They will see the creatures that live here and define the treasures that can only be found in the Dark Continent. Ging Freecss chose to be a hunter at first because of his desire to find the ruins of the ancient civilization. Ging wants to take care of them and bring them back to life for the present time. Don Freecss chose to be a hunter to understand the reason why his father, Ging, chose this profession. At the same time, his desire to find the ruins of the ancient civilization. Don, Ging, and Gon achieved their dreams, and they are about to finish their journey. Don Freecss succeeded in traveling to the Dark Continent. And he made a book with the title, Journey to the New World. The book contains valuable information about the Dark Continent. Journey to the New World is the name of the creatures that can only be found in the Dark Continent. And it also contains the rare treasures that can be found in the Dark Continent, including the herb for all illnesses, or a type of plant that can heal a lot of feelings, the almond rock, or the stone that can generate electricity, and the nitro rice, a type of bottle that can prolong the life of those who can eat it. People won't know that there's this type of treasure in the Dark Continent if it's not because of Don. That's why no equality can help his journey to the New World for the future of humanity. Aside from Don's dream, Ging also made a part of what he wished for in his life. Hunter discovered the Congo gold vein, or a place where you can mine gold. Ging also explored the Lurka ruins, one of the many places where the ancient civilization lived. And Hunter also found a grave of the Maharlika from the past. Jing's discovery of these places is the reason why the world recognizes his talent as an archaeologist, and why he became one of the double-star ruins hunter who was qualified to become a triple star. In simple words, Jing's higher rank as a hunter proves how big his contribution to history is. Next to Ging is Gon, who also succeeded in achieving his dreams. Our Vita is one of the youngest applicants who passed the 287th hunter exam. After this, he became an expert in using Nen for a short period of time, because he was inspired by his teachers in the use of force. And above all, Gon succeeded in finding his father Ging, a dream that the child achieved because he became a hunter. Even though he's just a new hunter, Gon has already helped a lot to the world and to many people. Our Vita is one of the characters who bravely faced the Phantom Troupe, the group that is feared by many because of their bravery and friendship. The child of one of the 3 Nen users who lost to the group of Bomber, the criminals who molested many players of Grid Island. And Gon, one of the hunters who fought the chimera ants, are the only ones who went far in the world. If not because of Gon, his opponents will continue to spread evil. The achievement of their dreams, Gon, Ging, and Don, doesn't only help them to be better in their game, or to finish their first goals in life. Because while the Freecss are fulfilling their dreams, at the same time, it's their contribution to the strongest character of the story. Gon Freecss is not yet a well-known hunter, but he's sure that he's one, or he can be the strongest character of the story. This is proven by his discovery of the 5 walls of Dark Continent. They're monsters or calamities that are more dangerous than the chimera ants. Gon Freecss obtained the 5 dreads. He gave them names. He also said what they can do, and Gon Freecss explained how dangerous each of the 5 dreads are. For example, there are pups, a kind of animal that eats or feeds humans. In the extreme danger of the pups, they made a trap of 1,000 travelers that was sent by the Bejarosa Union to Dark Continent. Other than this is the hellbell, the snake that has 2 tails. It is said that they only have the ability to catch their victims with the desired trap of others. The reason is to finish off the 77% of the force of the Federation of Uchima when they went to the continent. Other than this is the Brian, a botanical weapon that has the power to kill almost all the soldiers of the United States of Zahartha. Gon Freecss was able to make it alive in all the places of Dark Continent. That's why he finished the East edition of Journey to the New World. According to the story, there's a West edition of the book, but maybe it hasn't been found yet. Or maybe Gon Freecss is still finishing it after 300 years. In other words, he can still be alive until now despite his stay in a dangerous place like Dark Continent. This proves how strong Gon Freecss is. Other than him, we can also consider Jim Freecss as one of the most powerful men in history. This is evidenced by the privacy of any information about him, the security that you can only see from the influential people like the president of a country. Other than this, because of Jim's power, he was able to lead or be counted among the prominent groups in the story. For example, he was able to lead the talented non-users to complete the game that they named as Greed Island. Jim was also included among the most respected hunters of the Hunter Association. This is the 12 Zodiacs, where he held the position as a boar. And above all, Jim became the temporary leader of the Beyond Expedition team. Characters with powers that can benefit the whole Dark Continent. The information that I mentioned are just small proofs of Jim's true powers, because the proof of Hunter's power is that he can be counted among the 5 best non-users in the world, a position that can only be held by an individual if they have unparalleled abilities in using Nen. Next to Jim is Gon Freecss, our character that the story introduced as one of the most talented Nen users. Gon's childhood did not stop him from being strong in the field of Nen. Proof of this is his defeat to Neferpitou, the royal guard that has long been gaining strength. In the duel of the two, Gon developed a plan to borrow from him all the strength that he can get in the future. It helped the child to fly the camera and point it at him using a powerful arrow. The royal guard was crushed by the enemy after a punch, and Pitou's body was completely crushed using his destructive ability. In fact, Gon was the only Nen hunter who passed the royal guard and survived after their fight, showing off the strength of a child with unparalleled abilities in using Nen. The Anka that was chased by Don, Ging, and Gon is very mysterious. We don't know why they have the strength to catch fish, why they have enough ability to pass the hunter exam even though they are still young, and why they have a long history of being good at using Nen. We still have a lot to know about them. And I am sure that in this story we will find out and understand why the Freecss have such a strong family.